Hello students, myself Vijay Lakra, Assistant Professor, Management Department, Sant College of Higher Education. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on the topic channel of distribution, which is the continuation part of last lecture. In today's lecture, we will discuss types of channels of distribution for customer goods and for industrial goods. Now let us start with types of channel of distribution for customer goods. First is direct channel, in which producer directly sell the goods to the consumer. Second is retail channel. The retailer is in between producer and consumer. And the third channel is wholesaler channel, in which producer first sell goods to the wholesaler and the wholesaler again resell the goods to the retailer and retailer finally sell to the consumer. And the last is agent channel. There is a agent comes between the wholesaler and the producer. Now we will discuss this channel in detail. First is manufacturer to consumer. It is also called as zero level or direct channel. The product in this channel go from the manufacturer directly to the final consumer. There is no intervention by any other intermediaries. Under this channel, the final consumer must be large enough to buy product in a large quantity directly from the manufacturer, or the manufacturer should have the capacity to distribute the goods directly to all the final consumers. Example, an industry purchasing raw material directly from the source. Next is manufacturer to retailer to consumer. This is one level channel. The retailer plays his role in between the manufacturer and the consumer. The retailer buys directly from the manufacturer and sell the goods to the consumer in the required quantity. Such a retailer should be strong enough because on the one hand he has to purchase in the large quantity from the manufacturer, and on the other hand he sell the product to the large number of consumer in the small quantities. This channel suits organized retailing well because the retailers under this system are not only financially strong but also of a large size, such as departmental stores, malls, super bazaars, chain stores, etc. Next is manufacturer to wholesaler to consumer. This is also called one level channel. In this channel, sometimes manufacturer directly sell to the wholesaler and the wholesaler directly resell the product to the consumer. In this channel, the retailer is bypassed. In such a channel, the wholesaler buy the goods from the manufacturer in the large quantity and sell them directly to the consumer. This arrangement is possible only when the final consumer is able to buy the goods in sufficiently large quantities directly from the wholesaler. This is found in institutional consumers such as hospital, government departments, educational institutes, etc. Next is manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer, and the last to consumer. This is two level channel. We find that in this channel there are two intermediaries in between the manufacturer and the consumer, the wholesaler and the retailer. The wholesaler buys the goods from the manufacturer in very large quantities and in turn sell the goods in relatively smaller quantities to the retailer. But there is no direct relationship between the manufacturer and the consumer. The retailer buys the goods from the wholesaler in the sufficient large quantities and sell them in very small quantities to the consumer. The retailer has no direct contact with the manufacturer. And the last one is manufacturer to agent, agent to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer, and retailer to consumer. This is three level channel. Under this channel we find that there is an agent who acts in between the manufacturer and wholesaler. The agent generally does not buy the goods, he only arranges for the sale of goods from the manufacturer to the wholesaler. From this point onwards, the wholesaler sells the goods to the retailer and the retailer in turn sells the goods to the final consumer. This arrangement is found in case where the manufacturing operates on a very large scale over a very wide area and has a very wide product range. It is not necessary that the company has to use only one type of channel for all its product through its market. It may be used the direct or one level channel to reach its customer in the local area and longer channel to reach its customer at the far off places. There is no rigidity regarding the use of channel. Now, what are the types of channel for industrial goods? Industrial goods, there is zero level channel, directly producer sell the goods to industrial consumers. Second is one level channel, producer, agent and industrial consumer. Third is also called one level channel, in which producer sells to the distributor and distributor again resell the goods to the industrial consumer. And the last is two level channel, producer, agent, distribution and industrial consumers. Now we will discuss this channel in detail. First is manufacturer to industrial customers, zero level or direct channel. This is a common channel for expensive industrial products like heavy equipments and machines. There no need to be close relation between the manufacturer and the consumer because the product affects the operation of the buyer. The seller has to participate in many activities like installation, commissioning, quality control and maintenance jointly with the buyer. The seller is responsible for many aspects of the operations of the product long after the product is sold. The nature of the product required a continuing relationship between the seller and the buyer. The large size of the order makes direct selling and distribution economical. Next is manufacturer to agent and agent to industrial customers. This is one level channel. A company that sells industrial product can employ the service of an agent who may sell a range of product from several producers on a commission basis. Such an arrangement spreads selling and is beneficial to companies who do not have the resources to set up their own sales and distribution operations. The arrangement allows the seller to reach a large number of customers without having to invest in a sales team. But the company does not have much control over the agent, who does not devote the same amount of time and attention as a company's dedicated sales team. Next is manufacturer to distributor and distributor to industrial customers. This is also called one level channel. For less expensive, more frequently purchased products, distributors are used. The company has both internal and field sales staff. Internal staff deals with the customer and the distributor generated inquiry and other order placing, order follow-up and checking inventory levels. Outside sales staff is proactive. They find new customers, get product specification, distribute catalogs and gather market information. They also visit distributors to address their problem and keep them motivated to sell the company's product. Distributors enable customers to buy small quantities locally. And next is manufacturer to agent, agent to distributor, distributor to industrial customer. This is two level channel. The manufacturer employs an agent rather than a dedicated sales force to serve distributor, mainly because it is less expensive to do so. The agent may sell the goods of several suppliers to an industrial distributor, who further sells it to the business users. This type of channel may be required when business customers require goods rapidly and when an industrial distributor can provide storage facility. This is all about channels of distribution. Thank you. Thank you so much.